Namaste. Let's find our comfortable seat or comfortable posture. Sitting upright with straight spine, chin up. Softly, gently close your eyes. Just gently relaxing, easing or stilling, quietening your body, mind and your breath. Just to relax, ease or soften your body, your mind, letting go. And then scan up and down through your body, from feet to head and head to feet. Consciously becoming aware to your body, your sensations. Really how the energy flows up and down through the body. Is there any part of your body, your joints or your muscles you need to be a little bit careful? Inhale and exhale deep. Expanding your breathing, your lungs. Be aware to your expansion or conscious expansion of your breathing, where you're expanding your breath in your lower, mid and upper lobes, front, side, back. You can visualize like a beautiful balloon expanding down towards your abdominal area, front, sides and back of your chest, and then upward towards your collarbone area. You can add a little bit of effort or a little bit of energy to really breathe and expand your lungs. And breathing out, letting it go and relax. Inhaling deep. And then letting go. Taking our hands to our heart, Namaskar, chin down. And then rub your hands, your palms together to warm them up. And a gentle or conscious touch over your face, then your head, your neck and your shoulders. And again. And gently and slowly open your eyes. Let's begin to stretch or extend. So we do a little bit of warming up, chati. So take your legs to the front. And then we just gently begin with relaxing, easing or bouncing our knees. And then wiggle your toes. Creating this gentle flexing or relaxing sensations. Flex your feet, just up and down. And then circle your feet, moving in a clockwise and then anti-clockwise manner. And then gently bouncing your knees, your legs. And then shake your legs, shake your head. Let's catch hold on to our right leg. And then we just gently or consciously flex our foot up and down. Maybe circling our foot in a clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And then catch hold under your knee and then circling into your knee joint. Change direction. And then release. Relax. Let's hold on to left leg. And then flexing our foot up and down. Circling our foot. And then change direction. And maybe circling your leg into your knee joint. And change direction. And then ease your legs and gently relax, bounce. Take your right leg or your foot up against or maybe on top of your left leg. And then gently bounce your knee. Creating a bit of loosening up. Breathing conscious. And then here, if you like, just gently bounce forward, reaching all the way forward to our foot. And then breathe in, raise or lift your arms up. Breathe out, stretch forward. In, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Hold here for a moment. Samasthiti and breathing in. Take your head up and then gently raise your arms up to lift. And then let go and release. Let's switch our side, our leg. So your left foot to the right thigh or on top of your right leg and then gently bouncing our knee. And when you're ready, gently bounce forward, lengthening or extending through our spine, reaching all the way forward to our foot. And then breathe in, raise your arms up to lift up, and breathe out, stretch forward. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Hold here for a moment. And then breathe in, lift or raise your arms up. And then release, relax. Let's bring both our feet, our soles together into Baddha Konasana and then gently or consciously bouncing our knees, creating a little bit more extra loosening up. Lovely, and then bringing your knees up and then stretch your legs forward. Again, just gently relax or release, wiggle your toes, flex your feet up and down and your knees. And you can move all the way up to your hips too. And then circle your feet in a clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Lovely, and then again bouncing our knees, shaking our legs, shaking our head. And just bounce forward to both our legs, lengthening through our spine, creating that nice conscious forward stretch towards Paschimottanasana. When you're ready, breathe in, raise or lift your arms up, and breathe out, stretch forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Hold here for a moment. Taking your head up and then gently or consciously raise your arms over. Interlock your fingers, turn your palms inside out and stretch and lift up into Dandasana. Taking a couple of conscious breaths. And gently release or relaxes. Give a nice relaxing massage in your shoulder blades. Roll them front to back and then back to front. Head down and then circle your head in a clockwise and then anti-clockwise manner. Lovely. Let's turn around, come up on our feet in Vajrasana. Sit straight for a moment with a straight spine, chin up, hands on the floor to both sides. Breathe out. When you're ready, breathe in. Take your arms over into Anjali Mudra. Palms to the front and breathe out, fold forward. Breathing in, head up and reach your arms up. And out and release. Two more. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Again, breathe in. Out. Breathe in and out. Lovely. Let's come up with your toes tucked underneath your heels to come up and sit up on top of the heels. Vajravirasana, Namaskar Mudra. Just take a moment just to be aware to the pressure points in front of your feet, your toes. Stimulating our Vajra Nadi. Gently raise your knees up to come up in the balance. And then walk your hands forward, hands feet back, stepping up into Meru-asana. We take a couple of conscious breaths here. Breathing in and out, deep and conscious. And when you're ready, walk your feet forward towards your hands, legs straight and fold forward, head to the knees. And if you like, now bounce forward and as you're bouncing, move out to the right, return it back to the middle and then bounce to the left and keep going. To the right, to the left. And then hold here for a moment. And then gently and slowly unfold. Come up and stand up straight into Samasthiti. Just taking a moment. Okay, let's continue a little bit more loosening up or warm up work in standing. So taking our right leg forward and just gently flexing our foot, creating a bit of sense of loosening up, maybe circling our foot in a clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Give a bit of shake to your leg. And then the left leg. circling your foot, change direction, give it a really good shake. And then if you like, just give a nice conscious swing to your right leg. Just to easing all the muscles and the ligaments connecting to your hips, your back with your legs. And finding this sense of freedom. Freedom for your mind, your emotions. And then release, and then switch your leg. Let the arms up and down. And then maybe gently side to side, just creating a bit of swing and twist. And being aware or conscious. Take your arms up and let's see if you can draw for one arm to the front and one back. And then change direction. Lovely. And again, just give a little bit more gentle side to side swing. A little bit more opening of your shoulders, your spine. And working consciously. Give it a good shake to your right hand, just take out any tension, loosening up and creating this really nice sensations of nerve stimulus, left hand, and then right hand and right leg, and then left and left. A really nice thorough cleanse all around your physical space, your pranamaya kosa, your energy body. Try to gather any sort of negative, stagnant or stale energy. And then breathe in, draw it all in and push out, let go. Lovely. Take a moment. Have a sip of water if you need to really keep yourself nice and hydrated. Okay, standing in Samasthiti, Namaskar Mudra. So we'll do a couple of rounds of our Rishikesh Surya Namaskar. Breathe out. If you're ready. Breathe in, arms down and raise them up into Anjali Mudra. Back bend and breathe out, fall forward. Breathe in halfway up, look forward. And then step your right leg back, knee down. Come forward and down into the lunge towards back. And then being strong on your hands to step your feet. Into the plank, neuro-asana. Take a couple of conscious breaths here. When you're ready, your knees, chin, chest down, saluting to our Mother Earth. And then in ease and press up and through into Bhujangasana. Return back up to Meru-asana. Again, taking a couple of conscious breaths. Right foot forward. Left knee down, come forward and down into the lunge towards back. And then step forward. Breathe out, foot down, head to the knees. Breathing in, reach your arms in a big circle over your head. Anjali Mudra, back bend, and then burst open into the light. Arms down. Just take a moment, have a quick scan up and down through your body from feet to head, and head to feet. Becoming aware or conscious to your physical responses, sensations. Let's do our second round, head to heart Namaskar again. Breathe out. When you're ready, breathe in, arms down, reach them up into Anjali Mudra. Back bend, breathe out, fold forward, Hasta Pada. Breathing in halfway up. Stepping your left leg back this time, knee down. Maybe we can come up with our arms to side. And then come forward into the lunge and arch back. And then release. Step into Samtulasana, the plank. Meru Asana. Taking a couple of conscious breaths. When you're ready, knees, chin, chest down, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar. And then in and up to Bhujangasana. Back and up into Meru. Breathe. Left foot forward, right knee down, and then take your arms to side and come down into the lunge and release. Step forward. Breathe out, fall down, Hasta Pada. In, raise your arms in a big circle, Anjali Mudra, back bend, and then best open into the light. Again, take you one step back and relax in Samasthiti. Just to be aware to your body, your energy, the sensations. Take your hands to your heart, Namaskar. Third round, breathe out. When you're ready, in. Raise your arms over into Anjali Mudra. Back bend, breathe out, fold forward. Hasta Pada. Breathe in, Ardha Utthana. Step your right leg back, knee down. And if you can, take your arms all the way up. And then you come forward into the lunge and arch back. And then release. And then step into Samtulasana. Meru Asana. Couple of conscious breaths. And knees, chin, chest down, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar. In and up through into Bhujanga. Back and up into Meru. And then our right foot forward, left knee down. Take your arms up, come forward into the lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then release. Step forward. Breathe out, fall down, Hasta Pada. In. Anjali Mudra, back bend. And then bursting open into the light. Now, take a few steps back and relax in Samasthiti. Okay, so now we're going to follow our Samasthiti group of postures. Really amazing practice to align our skeletal system, our framework of our posture and our muscles and the nerves, the neurons. So let's see if we can stand straight with our feet together to begin. And then your palms alongside to your body. Close your eyes if you feel comfortably balanced. And see how you're feeling. Can you check your balance? You're not leaning too far forward or too far back, or even to the right or left. And then take slight apart distance between your feet. And this time also ease your knees. That should give you a bit more softer balance with the gravity. Also your right and left. Come slightly forward, so a little bit extra weight towards your front of your feet or your toes for a moment. Just to be aware to that gravitational force. And then come back to the middle, slightly to the right foot, and feel your little bit of extra weight or pressure on your right leg. Move slightly towards the left. Back to the middle and go slightly back on your heels. Lovely. Come back to the center, and now can we raise our heels up and come up on our tiptoes? Maybe you feel this is enough, maybe not. If you feel you can do a little bit more, then take your arms over your head, interlace your fingers, and then turn your palms inside out, Tadasana. Our extended stretch, and hold there for a good minute if you can. You can keep your eyes open if you need to. Breathe. Oops, and release. Relax for a moment. Just ease your feet, maybe just to do a little bit of paddling in your own place, your own spot. Okay, so let's now standing in Samasthiti, just to relax for a moment. And again, when you're ready, breathe in, take your arms up. Interlace your fingers, and then see if you can gently stretch out and over to the right side and look towards your fingers if you can. Tiryak Tadasana, and breathe. And then release and stretch out and over to the left side. Release and relax. Take a moment. Now take your feet slightly more wider apart, not too far, and then have your right hand onto the right side of your thigh. Take your left arm up, and again let's see if you can gently lean over to the right side. So your right hand supporting on your leg, and stretch over the left side and look towards your fingers and breathe there. And then release, and then take your right arm up and then stretch over to the left side. Again our Tiryak Tadasana variation. And then release and relax. Return back to Samasthiti with your feet nice and comfortably balanced, standing upright. Breathe out. If you are ready, breathe in. Take your arms over your head. Anjali Mudra, look up, and then palms to the front. You can slightly bend your knees if you need to, and then reach forward. Now, can we take our hands to the floor, or if you can't, you can just hold on to your legs. And then breathe in. Take your head up, halfway up. And breathe out. Now aiming to bring your chest towards your thighs and then chin towards your feet. Hasta Padasana or Pravarti or variation 1. And release. Come halfway up. Maybe if you can place your hands under your feet. And again, fold forward. And then release. Pada-Mustasana. Can we hold on to the big toes? You can bend your knees a little bit if you can't reach. Nice and long spine, and then open your arms, elbows to side, and pull your toes and your head to each other. Breathe. And then release. Gently unfold. Take your arms all the way up and over. Little back bend. And then release. Busting open into the energy. Take a few moments to relax. Now let's just take our legs slightly wider apart. And make sure that you got a really good grip on the floor. You're not slipping or sliding away. Again, take a moment. When you're ready, lift and extend your arms along your shoulders. Trikonasana variations. So take a conscious in breath here. And as you're breathing out, stretch over towards right. And then you can take your hand to your leg, to your foot, or all the way towards floor, and the left arm pointing up, and then hold there for a few breaths. Breathe. Take your head down and gently reach your arms back up. Stretch out and over to the left side and then reach down. So your hand on your left leg, your foot over to the floor, right arm up. Hold there, breathe. Taking your head down and then reach your arms up and over. Now can we turn towards the left side? So we're going to take our right hand. Now you can just reach your hand on your knee, your leg, or all the way to the foot or the floor, and then left arm up. So creating your Trikonasana Pravriti variation. Gently return back up. Turn towards the right side, and again your left hand can be on your leg, your thigh, your leg, your foot, or all the way to the floor. Right arm up. Our Trikonasana variation. Breathe. And gently release. Reach your arms back up and over, look up, little back bend if you like, and then release. And then walk back. To return back, relax in Samasthiti, just to really be aware to all these sensations, the energy flow. Let's try another variation. So take your feet, your legs to be wide open again, standing straight. Bring your hands on your waist. So to begin with, in and turn your right foot pointing out. What we want to do, we don't want to turn from the dorsal area, just moving or turning your leg, your thigh into your hip bone. Foot point away. And then bend your knee. Again, your knee not going too far in or out, so keeping it actively aligned. And if you feel comfortable, raise your arms up. Nice and extended with your shoulders. You can take your mind, gaze over your fingers. Virasana. Inhale and exhale, deep and conscious. Lovely, and release. Take your foot back, drop your arms down, relax for a moment, and then follow out to the left side. So turn your left foot out, and then gently bend your knee. Nice and upright, take your arms up. Extend it along your arms, your shoulders. Gaze your mind over your fingers and breathe there. And then release. Turn your feet back to the middle. Release your arms down and then step back. Just give a nice relaxing massage in your shoulder blades. You can circle them clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And then maybe circle your head. And then change direction. Okay, let's try again. So take your feet, your legs wide open again. So we're going to do a Virasana and then the Trikonasana again. So take your right foot out. Take your arms up. Breathe out. In, let's take our knee down. Gaze your mind over towards your right hand, your fingers. And then breathe. Now let's see if we can simply drop our right hand on our right knee, keeping from your left foot to your shoulder nice and straight, and then raise your left arm straight over. And hold there for a couple of breaths. And release, return back up. Leg straight, turn your foot back to the middle, and then turn your left foot out. Bending your left knee, coming down to a Virasana, the warrior. Couple of breaths. Now drop your left hand on your left knee and then stretch your right arm over. And then hold there for a few breaths. And then return back up. Straight, turn to the center, to the middle. Drop your arms down and then walk back. Again, take a moment. Let's try one more. So take your feet, your legs wide apart again. Turn your right foot out to the side and then arms up. Bend your knee down, coming to the warrior. We stretch over and then take our hand. Either you can have it on your knee or we want to take it all the way to the floor. Now, if you look from your left foot to the thigh, your body in a straight line, so to the shoulder, and then left arm up. Hold for a few breaths. Turn your head down and gently return back up. Straight. Turn your foot to the middle. Release your arms. Following to the left side. Left foot out, then arms up. Knee down. Extend over the left side. Reach down to your hand to the floor. Right arm up and hold. And then return back up. And legs straight, turn to the middle. Release your arms and then step back. Again, movement. Just to counterbalance, just do a little bit of back bend. So if you just stand straight and take your legs slightly wider and put your hands behind your lower back, your hips or your buttocks to support. Breathe out. And then can we breathe in gently back, bend back and take your head back. Keep your eyes open and breathe out. Release. In beginning, I would not hold it for too long. Let's do 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Out. Again, breathe in. out. Just stand straight for a moment. If you can do one more, again standing straight, this time take your hands behind, interlock your fingers, and then try again. Breathe in, stress back. Out, release. Two more. Breathe in. Release. Again, breathe in. Release. Relax for a moment. Now let's see if we can open our legs comfortably wide again, standing straight. Breathe in, take your arms up and over. Look up to the sky. Take your hands to your heart and then bend or come forward. If you can take your hands to the floor slightly, you can bend your knees if you need to. And then head up, breathe. And breathe out, consciously fold forward, taking top of your forehead towards floor. And breathe in, come back up with your arms straight. Out, fold forward. In. Out. In. And out. Hold there. Taking your head up and then reach your arms over. Lift again, back bend. And then release. And then gently or consciously return back into Samasthiti. Just taking a moment or two. Now if you can, let's do our relaxation, a little bit of balancing work. So your right foot can just be on the floor against your left foot, or you can take it slightly up or up against your thigh, depending on your balance and your practice, or you can bring it all the way up at the front. Taking a bit of time to really find your balance. And if you take your drishti, you're gazing on the floor in front of your tip of your nose. Breathe out. When you're ready, breathe in, raise your arms up into Anjali Mudra. Take a moment here. Vrksasana. And then gently and slowly release or relax. Switch your side, balance on your right foot. Take your left foot up against or on top of your right leg, choosing your own variation. Breathe out. When you're ready, breathe in, Anjali Mudra. Just taking a couple of conscious breaths. And then gently and consciously release. And then relax for a moment. Try again. Take your left hand to the front and bring your right hand in front of it, on top of it. And then let's thread our arms and press them against each other into Garuda Mudra. You can lift your elbows up against your face and hold here. Breathe. Lovely. And then release. And we switch our sides. So right hand first and then left hand on top of it. Threading your arms to each other. Again, taking your arms up and breathe here. we can also do our legs. You can simply bring your right leg in front of your left foot or your leg, and then try to press your legs slightly against each other, or maybe you can thread your leg to your foot, but choose the variation you like. And then take your right hand up on top of the left hand again, and we thread our arms to each other, Garuda Mudra, Garudasana. Breathe. And then gently and slowly release. Taking or switching your side, left leg to the front, taking your right leg, and then the left hand on top. Again, holding into our Garuda Asana. Breathe. And then release. And relax. Lovely. Again, just take a moment. Breathe in and out, deep and conscious. When you're ready, breathe in, take your arms up, Anjali Mudra, look up. And as you breathe out, take your hands to heart and fold forward. Hasta Pada. Take a moment. If you can bring your head up, look forward, slightly bend your knees, and then cross your hands on top of your knees. Utkatasana. Breathe here. Maybe this is enough, or you can take your hands forward into Namaskar Mudra, or you can stretch your arms over along your shoulders. Breathe. And then release your hands to the floor, head down to the knees. And gently ease your knees to come down. Sit up into Vajravirasana. So your toes tucked underneath. Breathe out. When you're ready, breathe in Anjali Mudra. Out. Hands on your head, third eye, throat, heart. And then release your heels down, giving a really nice hug to yourself. And then gently release. Relax into cross-legged Sukhasana. Sit comfortably and straight. Enjoy your settling descent. You can scan up and down through your body. As we're trying to enhance our physical, our nervous, our motor skills, body awareness, let's do a few rounds of our Anuloma Viloma alternative nostril breathing to balance the energy. So take your left hand on your lap, bring your right hand in front into Pranayama Mudra. Breathe out. Close the left, in slowly through the right nostril. Out through the left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. in, left out, left in, right out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and then release. Relax your hands, resting in Jnana Mudra on your knees. Sit still or quiet for a few moments. And gently and slowly stretch your legs to the front, just to release, to get to a state of negative physical, mental or emotional stagnant energy. Pavanamukta Kriya, the right leg. Breathing in, take your head and your knee together and hiss your breath and throw your leg away. Alternating left leg in, right in, left in, right in, left in, both legs together, in, 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 lovely, that's great. Now find your space for good relaxation. Line straight, where your body in straight line from head to feet or toes. And I will guide you through a little bit of relaxation or visualization. So our body in straight line all the way from head to the feet, and let go and relax. Just letting go and relaxing your whole body. Let go. Let go and relax. Let's just consciously pay our attention to our breath. I'd like you to just be aware to your breath, your inhaling and your exhaling breath. Just being the witnessing awareness passively, not getting involved, not trying to do anything. You can pay attention to your breath around your nostrils, your windpipe, and then expanding of the breath in your lungs. Or you can pay attention to your breath with a diaphragmatic abdominal expansion with inhalation, and then relaxing with exhalation. You can also be aware to your complete breathing, your sectional breathing. Breath when you're inhaling, expanding into the lower, mid and upper lobes, front, side, back. And then without breath, relaxing and letting go. So you're inhaling breath, expanding in your lower, mid and upper lobes. or simply watching your breath at tip of your nose, your nostrils. Every time you do find yourself, your mind wandering around, all we need to do is just consciously come back without being judgmental. Inhaling and exhaling our conscious breaths. Not letting or allowing any breath to go in or out without knowing it. Or inhalation, purka, inspiro. Inhaling or breathing in this potential, this cosmic life force, energy, fresh air. And then the outer breath, exhalation, expiro. Breathing out or letting go any form of dark, dull, stagnant energy. So following awareness to your breath with this intention, inspiro, expiro. Life or divine cosmic force in, and then letting go of that I, that dark and negative energy.